Hello and welcome, Rainbow Community, back to Trails of Cold Steel. We are now in Act 1, Part 3. We are going to get the rest of our teammates in Legram. Share and chill. Okay, travel in the valley. Yes. Take off. I'm ready. I'm ready to get Laura and Emma back. Although I got Claire and Sharon and stuff. Review complete, returning from an active state. Waking our secondary contractor waveforms detected. Please come run this mana back now. Yeah, she will use the spirit path anytime we want. I don't think I ever used this thing. The soul is amazing for sure, but divine knights make them seem downright ordinary by comparison. The Panther soul certainly can't compare to divine knights in terms of individual strength. As they can, they may mass produce and use in a wider variety of strategies, however, they do have their advantages. With everything we've done so far, I bet the Alliance will be more on guard against the Ashen Knight than before, especially since they have a divine knight of their own. We need to avoid using Val more carelessly at the time being. Good point. Right, I'll keep that in mind. Still, looking at him, it's hard not to be glad he's on our side. Huh, can't argue with that. After all, it's the only thing that drive the Alliance forces out of Nord. And he did it in style, too! I'm guessing that at the end they'll be all they're gonna, like, disappear. We're building up this, like, thing with him, and then they'll go away because the war will end or something. Who knows? Well, no, we're just gonna be aware of our own limits and we can do what we can. We use Valor in our strategies. In our strategies, can't accept to bail us out every time we're in a bind. Deny us the chance to grow, and we need to do that. We need to do just that if we're ever to find our rightful place in this war. Can there be more, Reen? Now I've got your back to the Lord too. Anyway, with that settled, next destination's Legram, right? I probably should have took Toval, because it's Legram, but that's the one. Time to go the Last of Us. Do you think that's Sarah? Well, no. Let me rephrase that. It looked like Instructor Thomas was not at the Academy. If he's not at the Academy, I don't know about the others, but someone. Like, I bet Toa and George are still there and stuff. But it does make you wonder if Sarah's with them. And they don't know what happened to Nightheart. So I feel like her being, like, one of the final ones, she might still be at the Academy with them. I just want to see them. Just to be sure. Could you double check this from Malware? Acknowledged. Three forms starting like Graham to the south-southeast. Oh, last is two. This is not a guess who this two could be. Wait a second. Two last nights you said 3. There were 3. He did, didn't he? Well, yeah. I left the area then. We sued Crow for obvious reasons. This doesn't completely narrow things down. To the useless Laura Emma. Makes you wonder why they left too. I'm gonna guess Rufus is getting word of this and he kidnapped Eustace. My addiction mechanism is not perfect. The results can influence with the energy flowing through the ground. Oh, right. In other words, if their person isn't moving aboard an airship, you won't be able to sense them. I see. That could account for the discrepancy. I understand your concern. The situation everyone is changing constantly. You can very far if you let yourself away from something this small, Reen. I'm with Captain Claire. At the very least, you know the chief glasses out there. No need to freak out just yet. Choose who's going and move, okay? Yeah, you guys are right. Any ideas when you should go or stay? I still think we should do traveling with the same number of people as we did last time. So 4 of us, Toval and Captain Claire, prefer when you came along. Well, does that work? I may be so bold. Let's add my name to the list of choices. Should you agree to let me join? You are honored to serve you to the utmost abilities, whether literally assist with us or not. Should they be great, Sharon? Besides this, having her come with us would be a huge help. There's at least 2 of us to be able to stay and serve the village. Sounds good to me. Thanks, Sharon. Happy to have you help. In that case, you already made me pick. Why are you making me pick again? Yeah. Yeah, I've already decided. Thank you. They're probably like, why does Elliot always get to go? Because I need a healer! Machias can heal, but nobody heals like Elliot does. Time to go. You guys ready to head out? Ready when you are. My friend Stone's been keeping an eye on the guild house for me for a while I've been away. Say thanks to them for me, okay? Should have any reason to drop by, but if you do, gotta feel them to lend you a hand. See reason why I can't. Ooh, will Sarah be there though? Maybe? See reason why I can't. Take care and have a safe journey. Bye-bye. Think it's time to depart? See what's Celine? Right. I'm gonna guess that Eustace got kidnapped by Rufus. Because they see what's happening here, and they know that they'll come for Eustace, which then in turn will bring them straight to them. That's my thought for now. Valmar, open the spirit path. Destination? Legram. Acknowledged. Activating spirit path. I can't wait to have Emma back. I'm fucking stoked. I'm also ready to see using Sharon consistently in battle, what that's like. Because Claire, I loved Claire. Like, I've never, like, clicked to a character and be like, I like them this much this fast. But Claire was good. But I also like to make people's levels even. So you'll kind of see that even if I don't love a character, I'll bring them with me. But then I'll never use them. They get party... Like, they get... If they're in, like, our party like this, but they're in the, like... Not the active party, but the other... Like, when you have a party, and then there's, like, the active party that fights and the other people... Other people still get experience during active party fights, which is really nice. It's very old school to not do that, I feel like. That was like Shadow Hearts. I have like groups, and like one of my teammates is just like my dungeon people because I do not use them in boss fights, but I want to level them up. So. Foggy like Legram always is. And I'm it's foggy, so. Sure is foggy here. Thank goodness we arrived safely. This must be the thick fog that I heard so much about. This is where we fought that archaism. That should be on the Bell Highway. Oh, really? Well, come on, archaisms do it this time. High elements do active in this area as well. Interesting. Just like the one that cryptid appeared? Wait a minute. Does that mean something strange is happening here too? My. Stay on guard, everyone. Following the other south will take us to Legram. Once there, we can ask around see if anyone see anything off. Agreed. Alright, let's... Wait. Have you been to Legram before? That doesn't matter right now. Let's just go. She was, if you guys remember, she was sneaking around last time we were at Level because she always follows Emma around. Okay, chest right here. You thought you could get past me. Okay, it wouldn't really let me explore, but also Sharon's fucking cracked.
Is that Legram?
She's literally insane. I got this fucking thing. Look at this. Look at this equipment I got. That True Gladiator is a recovery is 60 CP. Okay? Her shit on cooldown is insane. This... Wild. Actually crazy. She is cracked. Fuck, dude. As she should be as a member of Ouroboros. As she should be, just like Joshua was. Oh, also, one of these roads connects to Berea Hard, which that makes me feel even more certain that they probably took him. So. Well, we're here. I like how foggy it is. See, Laura meant when she called this town of it's a town of mist and ancient legends. Time to get to work. Where's our business figuring out who and where the two Class 7 members in this region are? I want to start asking at the Bracer Guild. So what does that pass regards to whoever was there too? I have an idea, Masterine. Sandra, can you some mission maybe share with us? It has to be Sarah. The way they're poking at this. Excuse me, zoom in. Mama, if you'd have visitors. Man's voice. Come on in, the door's unlocked. Nightheart? Oh. I don't know who the fuck you are, but look at you don't see me from around here. Can't believe anything. One moment, no Goffling familiar. Why should be Laura's classmates? I'm class 7. Klaus! Are they acquaintances of yours? Indeed, they're Laura's treasured classmates, and expect to be next to me here. I believe she had very similar professions. I introduce you to you. I'm Klaus, and I serve Viscount Arcade in his family. I'm most relieved to see you are well and good health. I am certain that Lady Laura will be happy to see you again. Then, Laura really is here. She certainly is. She's been staying here with Lady Emma. Called it. For some time. I thought you just messaged them. They left not long ago. So the class don't heard so much about you. Sarah and Tova are always going on about you. Miles. My name is Miles. I was reception at the Grand Branch of the Yard. Am I supposed to recognize his name? Because I don't. I have a feeling what you've been up to. Sounds plenty has been happening on your end. Also, oh, Sharon, she said share profession. I'm guessing she meant maid. I was like, is Klaus Ouroboros? So I can't even realize that war broke out? Correct. She graduated the other class has been reciting you since. So here now as part of Journey to Unite everyone. I see. Now it's just having the shadows of Civil War. I've heard talk of an ash-colored night. I didn't realize it belonged to you. Sounds like you fought rather well over at Celtic Nord. You know about that already? You can't fit the Guild information at work. So to save some time to explain what happened. I know that you've seen us from the country. It certainly appears that something unusual is happening behind the scenes. Perhaps the circumstances in the gram of late are connected. What's happening here? Something concern happening here. Yeah, a couple of things actually. First, we have never before seen monsters appear on the highway. Second, we have a stick fog that hasn't cleared for a month now. That does count as unusual. No fog is ordinary enough occurrence, but fog lasting for an entire month is beyond abnormal. Indeed, this is no natural phenomenon. As such, the townsmen are beginning to grow rather disturbed by it. Where the Viscount here, I'm certain he would have solved their worries, but alas. Is he missing? He is. We had to hear anything from him in nearly a month. In the direction of Heimdall aboard the Courageous when the war broke out. We've been able to reach him since. I must have known where he went to Trista. Well, it is Viscount Arce we're talking about. I find hard to believe anything could have happened to him. We are in agreement. I don't believe he is simply biding his time waiting for a perfect chance to act. I agree. It's a great loss not to me. I feel like Miles is a name I should recognize, but like maybe I like. It's hard to remember all of the random Bracer Guild branches names. Also, that was like mostly liberal. That was most of them, and then, I can't remember his name. Mr. Fruity Man in the Zero in Crossbill. I can't remember his name right now. But your last time to hear a time like this. The bright side Noble Alliance Tower doesn't quite reach this far. She is free to focus on dealing with problems like these. Plus, no one to help in that regard. See, as of lately, Laura and Emma, you've both been having out guild staff, huh? Do you have any idea where they are now? You said something about them going out early, didn't you? Indeed, they left not long ago. Emma said that she said something out in the ordinary over at Lohengrin Castle. So that they hurried there, brought a boat to investigate. I figured that's where they were going to go straight to. So the castle we learned about one of Instructor Thomas' lectures? He had some pretty strange things when we visited last time. And only 2 of them went there? Yes, they did come to do otherwise, but they remained adamant. They said if we cannot do something as simple as this, how can we hope to see our friends again? Curly be suppressed the matter any further after hearing as much. Huh, only good idea. If she gets an idea, there's no stopping her. Do you think, like, are we all chill with the talking cat? Like, I'm sorry, I'm gonna keep bringing this up. Do we only hear it? Is this like a Family Guy, Brian and Stewie thing where, like, nobody else hears them but them two? Because, like, I don't get it. Can the circumstances only right for us to go help them? Okay, let's head to Lohengrin Castle. Just as I heard you were. Sure they'd be most pleased to see you. Please listen hard if you can. See to readying a boat for you at once. Soon you're ready to depart, make your way towards the pier. Thank you, we will. Let's go get ready. Oh, yeah. Okay, ready to move on to Lohengrin Castle? Everyone's ready when you are. We'll be taking her for Lohengrin Castle now. Yep. I love that Sharon's just fighting with us. I guess you care of yourselves. My parents' success will not cease until I see you back here completely safe. Appreciate it, Klaus. Let's get going. I wonder if Emma's gonna be like really excited to see Celine. I mean, like she said, I think they like the familiar. Like she said, she knows that she's out there still. She feels her. So like, I think that's comforting in a way. And Laura's a strong woman, so hardly in the middle of the day with how poor visibility it is. It's going on for a whole month. Much of the sensation of the cast and everybody, much like the appearance of the higher elements. Possibility, whatever Emma sensed over at the castle is the dark cause. I do feel something strange here this time too. Oh, this time too? You didn't fall asleep during your field study, did you? Well, that says not remembering it now. How did it smell to fulfill, you know? Sexual desire didn't have any undesirable effects on you as a potential awakener. No undesirable effects. Does that mean Legram has something to do with the Divine Knights? I'm more alone in Grassland than Legram as a whole. Once upon a time, a Divine Knight, just like the Ash and Natural Knights, supposedly slumbered there. Are you serious? What are the Divine Knights anyways? Well, I've heard their ancient legends, unfortunately. So long as that there was once a Divine Knight here. Now it's gone, along with its awakener. Gone? Gone where, I wonder? It's kind of a big revelation. Oh, look, you can see the castle now. Yep, we can really see the castle, guys. We're almost there. We are disembark, everyone. Already. I want to run in. I'm sure we're going to run in them pretty close. I don't know what no reason to explore the castle grounds. Let's just go straight inside. Yep, they're inside alright. Feel him as mana. Mana, as they say. Careful whip. We'll rest you as before. Well, those fogs aren't going to make this trip any easier. Okay, they've said mana too many times, it made me say it. Sure enough, makes me wonder what this fog looks like with all the fog around. Place looks like without all the fog around. Pretty cool, actually. Look at Sharon's little elegant run.
Here I go. Right.
They all kind of like look like that, but with her, it looks so elegant. Maybe it's because of her dress.
What a pain.
As we didn't hike this before.
You look awfully happy about seeing Emma again soon, though.
I'm sure.
I do not.
I bet you do. We all do. I'm excited to see Emma. Fuck, I've been waiting for my black mage this whole game. God damn. I have a master course for you, Emma. Lohengrin Castle. That's right here. The castle has weird lights running it. I like the old schoolhouse. Based on this thing, shouldn't take long before. Wait, something's with her. I think Emma's fighting. Guess what Emma was sensing before she left? We have no time to waste. We should hurry. Weapons at the ready. Yeah, right behind you. I'm ready. I probably should have saved, but. Another one of these hoes. You guys look so beautiful.
Emma!
Is that a cryptid?
Come, Emma. We'll fight with all we have.
Right.
Didn't do shit, right?
Looks Lamina.
Oh, we're just saying spells now? Okay. Emma! Damn, they look so beautiful.
Now, Laura.
Of course.
They're so pretty. I want to cry. They look so good. Emma looks really pretty
Be
too.
gone.
I think it's always. I don't know why. No way. They soloed that bitch? Damn, these are some bad bitches. Wow. Are you guys fighting over there? I go, are you fighting over there? My cat's like on top, we're looking at the other cat.
Whoa! I can't believe they beat a cryptid all on their own.
That was incredible! Wow. Laura's grown even stronger
Yeah.
since we last saw her.
Emma's no slouch either. Her powers never cease
Yeah.
to amaze. Looks like they didn't need our help after all.
They're not out of the woods yet. So it seems.
Oh, okay. Bloodless lizard Zelvenom. You guys think he has poison?
What is that?
Where did it come from?
Laura! Emma!
Am I imagining things?
Green. Celine. We can explain after we've taken care of things here.
We'll back you two up.
I can't
Ready?
believe you're here.
Ah, he's gonna make me cry.
Very well. Then lend me your strength.
Let's go, everyone.
Ow.
A worthy
Having the,
adversary.
almost the whole class back together. Hi guys. Time to cry. Sharon's will
Finally.
spin.
Yeah. I can't sense anything else here now. You guys okay?
Yeah.
It's really you, isn't it?
Everybody else.
You're all here. Of course it's us.
I don't know what to say. This is all so sudden.
Laura Arsene.
Still, I'm happy to see you're well, Reen. I'm genuinely lost for words. I've never considered myself as the sort to cry at reunions like
Stop
these.
crying, Laura.
Clearly, I was mistaken.
I'm really sorry for making you worry about me. And I can't possibly thank you enough for fighting on so that we could see each other again like this.
There's no need to apologize, Reen. I swore to swing my sword as a member of Class 7, and I always believed that we would meet again one day, and that I would be able to fight alongside my classmates once again. It's just part of who I am.
Thanks. I really am
Aw.
glad to see you're all right. And the same goes for you too, Emma.
I feel the same way.
Don't worry, I've been watching Celine and all her sass.
I can hardly believe that this is actually happening. The day's finally come where we can all be together again. It all feels like a wonderful dream.
A wonderful dream, huh? Well, fortunately, this isn't a dream. These might be tough times for Erebonia, but we're persevering. That perseverance is what brought us together again. And the fact that we found each other makes everything we've
I
been
feel
through
bad about
along
forgetting
the
about
way
Eustace,
worth
but I
it.
also feel like they're forgetting about Eustace. But they don't know who exactly we have with us. They said all of Class 7.
I
but...
couldn't agree more. But I know that I wouldn't have been able to come this far if not for you.
Me?
You accepted me despite everything. Knowing that gave me the courage to keep going. If not for that courage, I doubt
Well,
I
you're
would
still
be
hiding
here
shit from
now.
me, but whatever.
I'm truly grateful to you, Reen.
You've really
Like
grown
blushing.
strong, Emma.
Celine.
Wait, Emma! Oh, thank you, Celine. Thank you for all the support you've given my classmates. And thank you for coming all the way here with them to
Aw.
see me.
Please, it was nothing. But I'm glad you're okay, I guess.
I'm convinced whoever does Princess Alpha in Elise's voice also does Celine.
At least I won't end up astray.
I don't know if they're probably not the same people either, but they all sound like it to me.
Celine, there's nothing wrong with being honest about your feelings, you know?
Boy, does it feel great to be together again.
Now we just need to find Eustace.
Right.
Well, we've done what we set out to do here. There's no sign of any more cryptids either. Might I suggest we return to Legrand for now?
Count me in. You guys are fine with that too, right?
That's fine by me. We can tell you more about what we've been doing since we parted ways.
Then we're off to the pier.
I thought it was gonna make us through the whole Lohengrin Castle again, so I'm kind of like happy that it didn't. I'm glad they split up the boats. I say like the boys together, but Sharon could probably beat all, but can, not even probably. Fox actually a little less tense than it was on the way here. Maybe because you defeat those cryptids? Most likely so. Imagine their exciting development of a problem that have appear regardless. So let's just shut down for now. Might as well happen again in due time. Indeed, the fundamental cause is likely elsewhere much more complex. The ground as a whole will have to stay wary for a while, I suppose. Still, listening to what you had to say, I was trying to think about unpredictable wars. There's no saying what direction it's going to take. Yeah, unfortunately, the fighting between the Noble Alliance and Imperial Army is showing no signs of letting up. Now we've still got no idea what's going on with the Academy. What happened to the Courageous and Viscount Arcade? It's been over months since we last heard from either of them. I'm a little worried, to tell the truth. I'm so fully convinced, nothing to worry about in that regard. My brother's alive and well. Of that I am certain. I believe in him. If you believe in him, then I will too. Sherry's perfectly fine. I'm still more concerned about the way Brent's Master Eustace. I expect you got our son to be easier to find than this. Yeah. He was in the ground at one point, wasn't he? Do you have any idea where he is now? He was with us when we fled the Academy, yes. Several days ago, we ordered train to Briard. He's growing increasingly concerned about what's happening in that region. Why'd you let him go? At least we know where he went. That's a relief. Well, the place he could have gone, he picked Briard. It's one of the Alliance's most well-protected strongholds now. Can't even possibly get in there by train. When I was at the time, but not anymore. I just brought in heavy restrictions on rail air travel since his departure. I'm at a loss as what to do. Explains it. Well, good thing about me back to town. If it comes to it, we can always walk there using the highways.
Emma?
What's wrong?
I feel like I should have told you so many things a long time ago. About me and Celine.
Oh, we're gonna finally tell us?
And about divine knights and awakeners.
It's all right, Emma.
Does that mean you're ready to tell us now?
Thank you.
I am. It's time to finally fulfill the promise I made to you during the after party.
Thank
well,
you.
if you're sure.
I imagine you've heard some of this from Celine already, but still, enrolling at Thor's was originally part of my duty as one of the Hexen clan. It's a clan of witches that traces its origins far back into the past.
What kind of duty would have you enroll at a military academy?
It's one that's been passed down through our clan for a long, long time. We must watch over the fragments of the great power sealed deep underground and observe whatever comes to pass regarding them, just as it did for many others before her. That duty fell to Emma as well.
When you say the great power, You mean Valimar, right? Did both of you know about the Divine Knights this whole time?
Yes.
We knew of their existence, yeah, as well as the fact that they choose an Awakener, and that their chosen Awakener will be drawn into an unavoidable battle. Just because you had the potential to become one, you were drawn into a great conflict against your will. And not just you, Reen. The rest of us have become secondary contractors, and yet I couldn't say or do anything for you. I couldn't even give you a simple word of warning. What right do I have to call myself your classmate after failing all of you like that?
It's okay. I mean, I'm pretty pissed about you not saying anything.
What are you
But
talking about?
we all have our secrets and things.
You didn't fail us at all.
And you're still here.
Emma, you're not going to say what I think you're going to say, are you?
I'm sure this isn't what you want to hear after coming all this way to find me. But this is where we should part ways.
Emma.
Bro, you signed your contract.
You
You're
said
stuck
it
now.
yourself back in the old schoolhouse. You said Class 7 is the finest Erebonia has to offer, right?
Yeah.
I may not always show much in the way of class spirit, but I'm confident Class 7 is the finest Erebonia has to offer.
That's before we jump to the final dungeon. It's okay.
We all come from different backgrounds, and we all
Yeah.
had things we were maybe scared to or couldn't tell anyone.
I mean, Reen still hasn't told us exactly what happened to him in the past.
Crow has his past,
Yep.
you have yours.
Crow has his
I have
past.
this strange power of mine that I've carried with me for as long as I can remember. That doesn't directly relate to the Divine Knights in any way, does it?
No, though there's always the possibility it may be one of the reasons why you were chosen. I know plenty about witches and their history, but none of that gives me a clue as to what your powers could be.
All right, Ben. The point is that even after learning I had this monstrous power within me, you all accepted me without a second thought. I feel that I'm a part of Class 7 as much as anyone else, and I'm proud to say I am
Kind of revolves
too.
around you.
Class 7 is only the best there is because it has every one of us in it. Me, Elisa, Elliot, Laura, Thea, Machias, Eustace, Gaius, Milliam, Crow, and you, Emma. You're not an exception.
Also, you can tell his heart by still peeping Crow in here.
Without you, our class wouldn't be what it is. Just like it wouldn't be if any one of us weren't a part of it.
Oh, Reen,
I couldn't agree more.
So I don't want to hear you say anything like that ever again. We want you right where you are, guiding me, guiding all of us. And not just as a witch, but as the kind class president and caring friend you always have been.
goodness. How can I possibly refuse when you put it like that?
Dude, she is
All right, then.
stunning.
I can't deny the ancient knowledge that I possess, or my position as a witch, but I always want to remain the same Emma Milstein of Class 7 that I have been since the day I joined Thor's. So please, let me stay at your side.
Of course.
That goes without saying.
We
Dude,
wouldn't
she's
want
like
it any other
actually
way.
so beautiful.
Who else could I compete with for the top spot in the exams?
What a picturesque fairy tale ending. I couldn't be more pleased, and the timing couldn't have been more perfect. I can see Legram coming into view now. Would everyone mind gathering their things and...
What's that?
Is that
Airship?
an airship?
It's coming from the sky to the west.
Is that?
Oh shit. Oh fuck.
An Alliance airship? Wait, that's a commanding officer ship too.
Indeed. Well, it seems we have ourselves some visitor.
My apologies for the unexpected arrival. I should have sent word.
Is that S? No. Mayor, Provincial Army Ship Balclutha.
I am Aurelia Le Guin of the Noble Alliance. I wish to make a brief visit to the territory of Viscount Arcade.
Great. Well, he's not here, so get the fuck out of here. Are we hiding? Because I think we should be if we're not. Excuse me.
It's a pleasure to see you again, your ladyship. And a pleasure to meet you as well, Brigadier General.
We were simply in the area, so we thought we might drop by.
They're definitely looking for the Viscount. I have no idea where he is.
It's been quite some time since we last met. I was hoping to take the opportunity to apologize to my master for not staying in touch. But I see that won't be possible.
Unfortunately so.
I wouldn't have minded setting eyes on the famous Radiant Blade Master.
Well, get the fuck out of here.
I suppose I'll have to be content with meeting his daughter.
I'm honored, General.
Definitely stay hidden.
I can't believe they're here.
They seem incredibly strong, whoever they are.
They're really intimidating.
Their names are General Aurelia Le Guin and Brigadier General Wallace Bardius. They're said to be the two strongest generals in the provincial armies.
Yeah. I don't think there are many people interested in martial arts who don't know about them. That's how famous they are.
Yes, we got the name.
Brigadier General Bardius is otherwise known as the Black Whirlwind. He's known for his unparalleled spearmanship. From what I've heard, he has Nord blood running through him too.
You don't say. It was...
Oh, I see.
Actually, he does kind of remind me of Gaius.
A number of warriors from Nord were said to have fought with Emperor Dreikels during the War of the Lions. Perhaps he's a descendant of theirs?
Yeah, that makes sense. As for the woman...
I feel like all of this is just Class 7, like, reincarnation shit. If she wasn't so evil, I'd call her pretty.
She's generally known as the Golden Rakshasa. She's also a countess and head of the Le Guin family, as well as commander of the Le Maire Provincial Army.
Le Guin is.
And hard as it is to believe, I've heard she's a practitioner of both the Arcade and Vander schools of swordsmanship.
What?
Wasn't the Vander school practiced by the guardians of the Imperial family?
She sounds like a monster.
Both of them are key public figures in the Alliance. What could they possibly want in a neutral region such as this?
The Viscount?
Still, it won't do to have you standing around here. Allow me to show you to my father's office. Klaus, would you prepare some tea?
Oh, there's no need to concern yourself with that. Seeing that the Viscount isn't here gave us all the information that we needed.
What might you be suggesting?
Be at ease. We didn't come to criticize anyone for the Crimson Wing's appearance near Trista. Still, it's always good to know who you're fighting against. The way I see it, you're continuing to remain neutral now. But if it came to it, you wouldn't be afraid to take up arms for your personal sense of justice.
There's no need to be hasty. We have more than enough opponents to be going on with. For now, let's focus on drawing out Craig the Red and One-Eyed Zex. We can't allow Rufus to be the only one making any major achievements.
True enough.
It would please me so if you were to fight under me one day, too.
Fuck off.
I believe you have the potential to surpass even me, given sufficient practice.
I am honored that you would say so. However, my swordsmanship is inexperienced at best. I wouldn't dare presume to have the potential to surpass anyone at this stage. I would ask that you wait until I can at least best my father in a duel before making that invitation.
Then wait I shall. I look forward to the day.
Laura is so, like, regal, though.
With that,
like,
I believe it's time we took our leave.
Definitely, like, that noble, like...
Perhaps so. I was hoping you would introduce us to your friends, but they seem to be feeling rather shy.
Teasing them, are you? Well, I'm sure we'll have the opportunity one day. I sense great potential within them.
As do I.
I apologize for being unable to do anything to make your visit more comfortable. Klaus, please escort them.
As you wish, milady.
Get the fuck out.
Come to think of it, perhaps you wouldn't mind joining me in a battle before I depart. I haven't had the joy in quite some time.
I hardly think an old man such as myself
pretty
would
strong.
prove to be a worthy opponent to one of your strength, General.
Oh, I wouldn't be so sure about that. You haven't let your guard down for a second since I stepped into Legram.
And I won't get out. Bitch.
Laura!
It's okay. We're gonna find the Viscount. He's gonna be alright.
I'm sorry that you had to see me like that. It took all that I had not to be overwhelmed by their sheer presence.
I'm not surprised. We could feel it well enough ourselves, and we weren't even in the room.
That didn't stop them from noticing us, though.
My fur was on end the whole time.
I mean, you have the door cracked talking about it in the next room. You think they didn't hear that?
I almost let out a little yelp when they mentioned us.
It's unbelievable to think that people like them exist.
This just goes to show how many skilled people the Alliance has among their ranks. With warriors such as them on the field, to say nothing of Lord Rufus Alberea, we can't afford to underestimate them.
All very true. Still, that's no reason to give up now. We need to keep pressing on. And on
How
that
the
note,
fuck are
I
we
think it's
gonna
about
get Eustace?
time we left ourselves. Let's go and bring back Eustace. And once we've done that, then we can decide what we're going to do and who we're going to be fighting against.
Indeed.
Then let's start heading to Boreahard.
Damn. Just straight to Boreahard? Plus, I leave Legram in your care. Should father return during my absence, please give him my warmest regards. And of course, Lady Laura, why not? Legram will be safe at hands with me. If you wouldn't mind, everyone, please do look out for Lady Laura for me. We always do. To see you and I and Emma for so long. Please, be well, Klaus. Your words much appreciated, but necessary. I'll be perfectly fine, I assure you. That of you will be fraught with many challenges and dangers. I'll be praying that you will all be able to navigate it safely to its end, and from there, forge your own paths. Do keep yourself safe. Thank you, Klaus. We'll be back as soon as we're able. Looks like the journalists have left already. Yeah, that's tricky to get going too. Doesn't look like we have to use the highway to get to Boreahard, though. That shouldn't be a problem. Well, no better enough to lead us straight to it. Let's take a visit to the bracer before we head out. There's no right she could ride from Boreahard. Yeah, you're probably right. Yay! Rain and Laura. Rain and Emma. Would you remember cause my story to advance? Doing so I'll make all fish quests disappear. Thanks. Okay, so you got any quests for us? Hello there, see two journalists have finally left. It's really wrong being in their presence, though. Fortunately, they don't seem to hit us the situation, but they still caught us off guard. No visit serves a stark reminder of how conspiracy I am. We have no time to be laminating that now. We need to keep moving forward, don't we, Reen? Exactly, we need to find Eustace, and then we'll finally get back together again. I can't wait. What I'd like to see. Our rep has some work I think would be perfect for you. Would you be willing to? Sorry, an event something request is specifically addressed to you. Really? Well, sit down and take a little peek at least. Okay, that's... And then... Monster. So Monster and Fighting. The students. Now it all makes sense. There are only a few of them too. We should handle these without too much trouble. Give them as much of your help, I won't force it on you. Should take care of them or not, may the gods be with you and take care. Thank you. I kinda like in this game that, like, if you don't really care about doing any side shit, like, you don't have to. It never forces you. It's like, you could do it. There's usually, like, one. In the other games, you know, there's built off one to help progress the main story, but otherwise they're just like, yeah, you can fuck off if you want. Which is pretty cool. Okay, after heading out, we, went to the Aqua Shrine. They did say something, but it's just like, oh, check on Valimar, even though it didn't actually do anything to check on Valimar, but whatever. But another shrine we were at, so... I just think it's important to show, even though they look the same. I've been thinking about cutting it, but I'm just going to show them really fast, just because why not? In an ancient ruin. I don't recall ever hearing about a building like this being here. It's not my first time seeing anything like this either. If I had to venture a guess, this room might be the higher elements are active on the highway. Really? I think so too. Judging by the flow of mana, it's likely the reason for Kurt disappearing in this region. It's possible this was a spirit shrine concealed throughout the Empire. Carmen, I had mentioned them when I was younger. It was an interesting ring to it. I mean to ask, no one has pleasant to do with the Divine Knights, do you? The Iron Ones are active in the Elder when we found Valimar, after all. Most likely, yes. I'm afraid I don't know anything more specific than that, though. Knowledge which is gathered from bits and pieces of legends, there's still plenty missing. We should be careful if we find something inside at least. This should prove to be a good test of our skills. Maybe short in time, but there's merit to exploring this ruin. Dude, I just had to kill a monster that was literally the hardest thing I fought in this entire game so far. Like this specific, like this Trails of Cold Steel 2. Like, I literally had to go back and get a bunch of shit, like, make sure everybody had full ice break and I had ultimate or whatever.
What a peculiar place.
It was rough, dude.
Indeed.
And I still
The
had press
water
weaken and
element
retry.
seems the most strongly present here.
Well, if you're gonna walk around, try not to get yourselves killed.
Celine says that every single time you walk into here. Okay, in the dungeon, gonna walk in there. It's probably gonna be the same thing again. Sorry, there's a fan in the background. Just for a second. It won't be for the next part. Just for this second. Because I'm trying to chill down while I fight the same boss. I don't know why my mouse is stuck in the middle of my screen. I'm trying to figure that out. Ignore it. I'm surprised it even shows. Anyways, these guys again.
Be careful.
I literally just S-break 3 times in a row and I haven't deleted them. So, Sharon's a little busted. I think Sharon might be better than Claire, I'm not gonna lie. So,
That was a cinch.
I like both of them. I wish I could have both on my team, but they know that's too busted. I'm guessing Cholo's supposed to be like a magic dude, but I'm not, like, I don't really, Emma's, like, I like Emma for her magic, but that's it. I like beat the shit out of her and then don't touch anybody else. Elliot for healing. But he's not damaging. Like, literally, they're white mage, black mage to me. There's something formidable. Running together, they were trying to break this door. Yeah, I was like that. We visited one of the other shrines too. You know nothing about that, would you, Emma? I'm sorry, I'm afraid I don't. What about you, Celine? Who knows? Oh, Celine, maybe telling up truth to the cat. Oh, I'm sure she's not being secretive to hurt us. It's likely we're saying that we shouldn't concern ourselves with the present time. Doesn't like Celine. Sorry, she's behaving this way. I'll see if I can get anything out of her later. Thanks. Anyway, this seems as far as we can go right now. I was trying to head back up. You're that girl. It's interesting. Hurry and flee. Your Highness. Should you take a close look at us, see if you still feel the same way. Just who are you? Dr. Staryu kind of was in my disguise. She was I'm the leader of a band of mighty warriors from distant land of Legram, who gather in Lohengrin Castle. The Eisenritter. What's wrong, Rain? Rain? Did you see something? Yeah, it's not the first time either. It's like a video song I started playing inside my head. There's something called Your Highness, and I heard the Eisenritter being mentioned too. The Eisenritter? It's peculiar of all things by them. You got me. I feel like a dream or illusion either. It felt more real than that. I was watching someone's memories, something that actually happened. Someone's memories? What if they were Emperor Draco's? Oh, hey, there's an idea. If it were, Your Highness would be the young Prince Draco's. Given that he fought alongside Eisenritter, I guess it was being mentioned around him. Exactly, all the pieces fell into place. Well, except for why Reen, and only Reen can see his memories in the first place. As curious as I don't think I got time to try and get to the bottom of it right now. Let's keep going. I'm sensing some betrayal that is not actually mentioned in the history books. Also, I do find it interesting to know that they have a Lance Maiden or a Boros. I find that very intriguing. Just saying. Look at Sharon's little run. I love that. Okay, we're going on to South Cruisin' Highway to see if they're going to say something, because they usually do. No, we're not going to? You're going to make me walk a little bit more? It's a nice path, though. We haven't been on this before, because we never really walked this. This is, like, really pretty. Oh, there it is. I was like, there has to be a cutscene. Well, we made it through the Bell Highway. This point marks the beginning of the South Cruisin' Highway. Doesn't see any fog on this far from Legrand, thankfully. Pretty much not that far now. We can see the steeple is just over there. It's likely to be where the real challenge begins. We're to set foot in the city ruled by one of the most powerful figures in the Alliance. We must practice extreme caution. All it takes one transaction or word to get us arrested. But how will we even get inside? We kind of pissed them off last time. I feel like us walking into Briehard with Machias, granted I took him, but I didn't think about it, is just asking for trouble. It's alright, let's get that covered. Yes, this shouldn't cause any trouble. Personally, I just like to be as heavily as guarded. Has I got a plan in mind? Can I get to the next door? But I do. Besides, let's hit the south gate. Take care of the rest. She's gonna mind control them. Okay, well, I don't have any unfinished quests.
Bring it on!
Who did that in,
Here I go.
Someone did that in Azure after he broke out of prison. Who the fuck was it? Okay, we are heading up to Briehard. Hello, officers. Please don't recognize us. We only broke somebody out of jail and disobeyed your laws. Be cool, though?
Halt. Are you travelers?
You could say that, yes.
We came here from Legram. Would it be possible for us to enter the city?
What, on foot? Not every day we see guys like you. Why didn't you just use the train?
Much as we would have liked to, the wait for the next one was simply too long. Thanks to the new regulations, there are hardly any trains running anymore. We found it was actually faster to come by foot.
Well, if you say so. You can enter, but we're going to need to check if any of you are on our wanted list first.
We still have reason to believe that there are people out there plotting against
That's
the Noble Alliance.
crazy.
We can't be too careful. Let's see. Where's that list?
This isn't good.
Emma, I know. Excuse me. Could I ask you to look into my eyes for a moment, please?
Huh? That's an odd request.
Get him.
What the?
Huh?
We're just common travelers, and we aren't on that list of yours. Which means we can pass, right?
Why are you still standing there? Go along inside.
Just don't go causing any trouble. Unless you want to find yourselves arrested.
Interesting.
Thank you very much. Shall we be going?
Yeah.
Definitely on the wanted list. Hey, don't check that list. Look into my eyes. You won't remember me. Been a while, Briehard. Is that how that went? Controller? Connect. Yeah, it feels like it was almost too easy. I think I've never seen videos like that a while back. It's a form of hypnosis, which I was able to pull it off. Well, it's really not something a normal person could do. I was surprised by all the tricks she showed me too. It's nothing fancy actually. It's really about Avita's lullabies. For one thing, can't use it on too many people at once. I'll use it, I'm not gonna catch on, be a guard for it. Don't rely on it too much. Well, it got to breed her, that's good enough for me. Please lie, Matt. I would have gone this far without you. You just start looking for you, sis? Right. That's the Briehard's house, I'm guessing. So we never saw Eustace dead, but we did see him once when he told Eustace to fuck off in the car. I'm guessing Eustace is in lockdown again. Damn, those maids look like children. Are the walls that big? Damn, that's crazy. This majestic music. Is that the dad? Yeah.
The Noble Alliance's advantage in this war remains overwhelming as always. Rufus has achieved much in his position as Chief of Staff as well. But the fact remains, that fool Cayenne is still the one with the most influence and power. Something must be done about this. But what? How?
So that was your line of thinking when you sent those Jaegers to Ymir, was it? You moved to take Princess Alphen into your custody and use her to replace Duke Cayenne as Supreme Commander of the Alliance.
Do you have something you want to say to me?
Yeah, you suck.
Eustace? You seem very unhappy about the fact I sent him to the hometown of one of your classmates.
Not at all, Father. However, I do believe my brother also expressed disapproval of those actions. I humbly ask that you think twice before interfering with any neutral powers in the future.
Yeah.
And I would suggest you think twice
Fuck
before
you.
involving yourself in matters that are of no concern to you. Focus on the work you have been given and leave me to do mine.
I apologize for speaking out of turn.
I must think of something that will allow me to seize his position. I can't allow that pompous halfwit to call himself the Alliance's Supreme Commander for a moment longer. I may need to reconsider how Rufus should be acting in his position as well.
Hi, Eustace. You're looking very formal there. I have a hard time believing Eustace voluntarily went home on his own, considering how much he hates his dad. Okay, just my side shit. So we have to talk to 2 people before we can trigger another event. It's Colette, one of the Thor students. Usually I skip these, but this one's like I have to speak, so let's just head back now. See you, Colette. Reen? Why, my lord, I didn't know you were in Brayhard. We had not long ago, actually. I'm pleased to see you're doing well. What fast way you're dressed like that? Heard you escape, but... Yep, was planning actually, but I got caught up in the moment. So I take up a part-time job once I got here. Can't ever go wrong, some spare change, am I right? Pretty impressive mindset you've got. Are all the students from Thor's on Noble Alliance's wanted list? It's not a big deal here. For as long as you don't stir up trouble. All those people on the street are super sweet too, so that helps. Guys, dress up quickly, I guess, this place. As long as you're alright. Might as well ask now that we've found you too. That's what you says. There's some rumors spreading lately, I guess. What kind of rumors? Not very pleasant ones. Apparently he came back home not that long ago, and he's been helping the Duke ever since, or so they say. I see. What's he helping out with exactly? Well, stuff like how he's been helping command the provincial army in town. Really? That can't be. It's hardly surprising when we take the position into account, I'm afraid. Both his father and brother are focused on more on the war than keeping the region itself safe. Perhaps he's taken upon himself to handle that in their stead. Doing it for his region is not out of character for him. Probably best off asking him about everything face to face. Only he can figure out how to get in touch with them. So you got all your work cut out for you, huh? Don't give up. Should be heading back to the inn, so I'll catch you guys later. Stop if you need anything, okay? Thanks, Colette. Okay, just asking elsewhere. Yeah, let's go. And then I think it's... Oh. Why is Flattery so hard-headed? Students actually consider things from my perspective. Please be safe, Emily. Teresa, you're here. Reen? What are you doing here? Is Lisa with you? She's not right now, but I can tell that she's safe and unharmed. Take it as you're okay. Lisa's worried about you. I have to tell her about this since we're trying to Ymir. So you're getting separated from those you escaped with? That's right, things were pretty hectic at the time, so I have no idea what happened to Emily in Paris, unfortunately. I'm sure it was an relief to come home at least. I can't imagine where your family's been too. Oh, you could say that. She was as good as one in the eyes of most nobles. His family's no exception. In fact, they're enjoying life more than I ever read about now. As far as much is to be expected from those in Brayhard, it is one the noble line is currently dominating. I think you're trying to appease me to take me to fancy restaurants like, but the fact that he doesn't understand how I feel makes it painful to even talk to him. So I ended up excusing myself. Challenge me, isn't it? Not at all. It's not exactly how you feel. It's the same back when I had no idea what was going on with everyone else. Secret, you wouldn't happen to have any information about Eustace, would you? No, I'm afraid not. No, he's back in Brayhard, but you probably know that much already. It's hard to be able to help. Not at all. There's no need to feel guilty. I think I'm back to the restaurant after all. I'd be able to get some information for you through my father's connections. Taking it away. We do appreciate it, though. Just try not to expect much. We'll end up arguing again. Don't tell us from us, though, because he ain't gonna like that one. So you have them for just so you either fit into what you want. For a like this, you do everything you can for now, both in my and other people's stead. Steve. Also, if you have to come across Emily or anyone else from doors, please help them. Of course, I was in time from the beginning. In turn, we'd like if you're not to be so hard on yourself. Thanks. I'll see you all again soon, I hope. Guess you can't shove on on the same level, can you? Which is disappointing, only realizing that now. Anyway, we should continue searching for clues elsewhere. Right. and then to the mansion. Not that they're gonna let us in, but might as well take a look here. Couldn't glad users should be in right now, but as for ninjas to approach the premises, further restraints immediately if they found out we were here. Class was likely much higher on the one list than other students' mentors. Remember our field study? Strongest guard us here. It's best if we avoid this area. It's gonna be before they catch us. And then I have to go off to here. And then they really could have found some way to get in contact with Usus. But it was going to be far easier said than done. I saw she's back home, but beyond that, nothing. It's not going to be easy getting in contact with us in one of the 4 great houses, especially since Lies considers us wanted criminals. We're going to be arrested by the patrol in regards to how we go about this. Is there something we can do? It's always dealing with trouble with that guy. Sure, something went ahead, but I'm lost as the rest of you. Hey guys. Rabby. Hello. Can I speak to you for a moment? Oh, I think I recognize you. Because you're reading a book on that bench. Is something from us? Well, get a message from someone. For us? Right, catch a restaurant in Central Plaza post haste. That's the message. The restaurant in Central Plaza. So that must be the source here. Yeah, it must be. Give me this message. Sorry, they asked me not to tell you. Some kind of game? I want to play too. Why did... Shh. Yeah, that's what you get told to buy. Is Usus, who told him to come. That was weird. Thoughts, everyone? Maybe come out of the blue, but don't believe there's any intent behind that message. They get our best interest in it, as it says. Surely because it is, so any lead is a good lead. Looks really great. Let's over to the restaurant. We love you, classmates. I'm amazed you all came. Seems you was right after all. Who was right? So you think you've been left with a message for us too? That's right. I'm going to say it's from unfortunately. Make your way to the airport post haste. I shall await you there. Trying his best to tell you all. So, next to the airport. Someone having fun dragging us all over the place. I said you've been awfully howdy too. Gee, I wonder who it could be. Doesn't matter who's from. We're going to have to head over there to clear things up. Let's just make sure we're ready before we head out. Okay, so I think I'm going to cut the thing here because I feel like I've done a lot. I mean, maybe I haven't. But I feel like I have, so we're gonna stop here for today. Stop beautiful Emma. So, anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I know I've been blasting through this, but I like it. So, all of my guides I use are posted down below, as well as my schedule, and all of my socials are linked in my bio, so you can follow me on pretty much any platform. Thank you all for watching yet again, and I do hope to see you in the next video over my Twitch channel. Okay, bye.